Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission.
We want to raise up special forces type missionaries, like not rejects that couldn't make it in America, but to actually have elite soldier type of training and mindset in the next generation of missionaries, so that we can recruit the best of the best. Yeah. When our country sends ambassadors to represent our country, we find those that are the brightest, absolutely, the smartest, the strongest, the best leaders, best educated. We send the best of our best. So when it comes to being ambassadors for the kingdom of God, why would we send rejects that couldn't even make it in our own country?
Well, when you say it like that, it might otherwise be stated the pastors would not even accept these people as a staff on leadership in their home church. Yeah. But if they say, I want to go overseas, it's like almost like, let's send them overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So...
well, I'll give you an example.
Okay,
of that.
I want to hear one. Yeah.
My wife's father was a pastor. He graduated from Baptist seminary. He had his doctorate degree. He was like top of his class, like the next shining star for the American Baptist
Association
denomination.
Okay.
This is way back.
Yes.
He wanted to be a missionary. And they said, no, you can't be a missionary. We need you here to be a pastor in America. Yet he wanted to be a missionary. So the people that they would send out of the seminary to be the missionaries were the low performers. The high performers were sent to be pastors in our own country.
This is a theme that I think has played into this whole concept of wrong misconceptions about what a missionary is. It totally reminds me of C.T. Studd. Okay, he was one of the Cambridge 7. Mm-hmm. This is 1882, I think, when he received his missionary call, along with Stanley Smith and 5 others, total of 7. And the story begins a little earlier in Shanxi, China. There was a guy named Dr. Harold Schaefer praying alone in Shanxi, China, for that God would send the elite, the influential men of great passion and vision and capability. This is his prayer. Mm-hmm. He's praying alone there in Shanxi. 3 months later, he passes away. He dies. Mm. At the exact same day, as recorded in the growth of an inland mission and all these books surrounding Hudson Taylor, China Inland Mission, suddenly Stanley, going the wrong direction here. Stanley Smith and C.T. Studd, the Cambridge 7, get this passion. They contact Hudson Taylor. You know who these guys are? C.T. Studd is the best cricketer in the country. Mm-hmm. Cambridge University. He is the number one. So he's known across the UK. Yeah. It's like Tim Tebow giving up everything to become a missionary where he was born in Philippines. Yeah. So raised in the Philippines.
One of the reasons why he's such a great guy is because he was raised as a missionary.
There you have it. Yeah. But you see, then you have the Cambridge 7. They were all men of influence. Yeah. What later was written about the Cambridge 7 by Geraldine Guinness, the author of all these books about China Inland Mission, and confirmed by Hudson Taylor, was that all these great men, the Cambridge 7, they went speaking at different universities throughout the UK, which then triggered the student volunteer movement in and around America and Europe. And later, Hudson Taylor said, their influence, C.T. Studd and these others, have catapulted the China Inland Mission to almost embarrassing prominence. Mm-hmm. Why? Because they were the elite.
Right.
And so I just say that to empower what you're saying. Yeah. We need to allow people to work in their giftedness, even if it calls them away from our needs back home.
Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission. This podcast is powered by Within Reach Global. Subscribe, watch, and listen on YouTube today. Visit missionspulse.com.